The year was 1939, when Germany under Adolf Hitler's leadership unleashed a war that would consume the world. But by 1945, the mighty Third Reich lay in ruins. This is the story of how the Nazis rose to power, how they conquered, and how they ultimately fell. In the early years of the war, Germany seemed unstoppable. The strategy of blitzkrieg or lightning war brought rapid victories across Europe. By 1941, Nazi Germany had occupied much of the continent, from France in the west to Poland in the east. But this success came at a price: overconfidence and overstretch. The tide began to turn against Germany in 1942. The Battle of Stalingrad marked a devastating defeat for the Wehrmacht, with over 300,000 German troops lost. Meanwhile, the Allies' Operation Overlord, known as D-Day, opened a new front in Western Europe in 1944. Germany now faced a two-front war, a scenario Hitler had desperately tried to avoid. By 1944, the Allies were advancing from both east and west. In the west, American and British forces liberated France and pushed into Germany. In the east, the Soviet Red Army reclaimed vast territories and marched relentlessly toward Berlin. German cities faced relentless bombing raids, and resources were stretched to the breaking point. The final chapter of the Third Reich came in April 1945. The Battle of Berlin was a brutal and bloody conflict as Soviet forces encircled the city. Inside his bunker, Adolf Hitler realized all was lost. On April 30th, 1945, he took his own life. Just days later, Germany unconditionally surrendered on May 7th. The fall of Nazi Germany was due to several key factors: strategic overreach, the relentless pressure of Allied forces, and the inability to sustain a prolonged war. Hitler's micromanagement and disastrous decisions, like invading the Soviet Union and declaring war on the United States, sealed Germany's fate. The fall of Germany brought an end to World War II in Europe, but it left behind immense devastation. The Nuremberg trials held Nazi leaders accountable, and Germany began a long road to recovery. Today, the fall of the Third Reich serves as a reminder of the consequences of unchecked aggression and totalitarianism. The collapse of Nazi Germany was not just the end of a war, it was the end of an era that forever changed the world. Thank you for watching this journey through history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more stories of the past.